Hello and welcome back. This is the topical discussion on the Morning Breeze on NBS Television. My name is Simon Kagwanjala. We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Sure. Pepe Julian Onziema. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good
having
morning.
me. Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, yes, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? Now, we're looking at the raging debate. You're a gay rights activist. Why should someone be gay? So as we stand today, are you dating any female?
Yes, I am.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
While in transition, you're having a girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations?
I'm not sexually active right now.
So what are you doing with this lady?
By choice.
By choice?
Yeah. I've just not, I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What do you mean, doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
I believe that I was born gay.
Are you a gay? You are gay.
And I see Pastor Sempa has come here. When I agreed to come to this show, I spoke to you.
I'm sorry, it's just storming.
He cannot just storm in. So if he storms in, I storm out. Thanks for your time. I cannot go on with this debate
Before
anymore.
you go, do you recognize these things?
Pepe, I'm sorry, can you give me a minute?
Pepe, do you recognize some of these things here? These are some of the things they use. I want to give you evidence. You see,
Pastor, aren't you being too harsh to these people? Why for once can't you relax and then think about the pain they go through as society ostracizes them?
She thinks she's a man, but she does not have the equipment to be a man. So what do? To be able to try and penetrate the other person, they use carrots, because it's a carrot. Watch it up. Because it's a matoke.
I think you're being a little
no. Because it's a mbogoya. Because it's a bino bichukamba. At Nzembade Murago, I am a counselor. For many years, I counsel people like her. When I counsel them, I discover that they have problems. Some of the problems is when you use something like this. So when you use something like this and you put it inside you, you rip your urinary tract areas. When they put it inside there behind, Chris Mobiru.
But this is a disorder, right? If it's a disorder,
yes.
Do you feel you're handling it the right way?
Yes.
Or you're being too aggressive, too harsh on them?
No. You see, first of all, we have the good Bible that tells us, even the Quran tells us that this is an evil.
I'm glad Pepe is back.
I'm glad she has got.
Can you shake hands before we proceed?
Of course. How are you, Pepe? Nsaba mukama amanyi goga yingira omwana wa fono.
Pastor, no.
Kamusabire ko rwaza yakala.
No. Pastor, let's maintain civility on the show. Let's maintain civility. Let's maintain civility. Pastor Sempa argues that these are the instruments you use.
These are vegetables.
Yes.
I'm glad she's talking about for everyone. It's a she. You see, this one is a banana.
Don't abuse someone's sex.
I know her.
This gentleman is a transgender.
She's a female. There are no two. It is either male or female. Let me first tell you, sodomy is about confusion. Now, I want to bring you to speed. This person is confused, and she's exporting her confusion. She's a woman, but she's thinking, excuse me, Phil, I've given you a chance. You see, a banana is different from a cucumber. A carrot is different from a banana. I want you to understand. You cannot equate. No, these are not equal. So for you to say we are advocating for everyone's right.
Where's the constitutional provision that promotes homosexuality in this country?
I told you it's not homosexuality.
What is
I
it?
do human rights. Protect life.
You ask sodomy, she said human rights. We say sodomy, she said gay. We ask Ebisiyaga, she says sexual minorities. Confusion of the highest order. What tribe are you, by the way? What clan are you? Tachimanyi asirise. Do you have fathers and grandfathers?
Of course it does.
Tachimanyi tagana chidamu chimuswaza. What is your tribal name?
What's
Pastor. You cannot equate, okay, a carrot with a banana. And I want this young woman to explain to you.
Let's give him a chance.
What does she use for sex? What do they use for sex? What do you use? What do you use for sex? As a man,
Stop insulting my food.
You see,
Semper.
they don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, let's hear from him. Let's hear from Pepe.
Why don't you respect yourself,
No,
Semper?
how do you?
Can you become for now?
No.
Can you become? And let him respond.
Okay, I'll put these ones here. I'll put these ones here.
Rather, recently we had President Museveni saying that these people can go on for as long as they do not recruit or promote. What do you make of the president?
You see, the president is being pressurized. Me, for 3 years, they have opened court cases against me. They have spoken evil against me. They have
We
called
do not
me.
have a court case against
They
you,
threaten
Semper.
death.
We
I've
don't.
received death threats. Americans want to bomb me. When you take a man, this is a man's genital, and you insert them into the intestine, okay, they put their genitals into the excretory system. This excretory system is not designed to receive. It is only for exit. Kino ekyenda bwe bakikulusanya ne kiyulika ne kitirika omusaayi ne kiryoka kitambuza obulwadde. That is for men. For women, what they do is they begin their sexual acts, because she does not have the equipment, they begin to use their lips. So the mouth is used to lick the other person. That's number one. It created orogonorrhea. Many lesbians have orogonorrheas, orosyphilis. Number two, because they don't have the equipment, they begin to use gadgets like bananas. They use carrots. They use bananas. They use cucumbers and other metallized ones, and they put them inside themselves. Because they are not normal. What is a tribe?
I refuse to tell you. I
Okay,
refuse to tell you.
Pastor, this anti-gay activism.
No, me, I'm not an anti-gay. Me, I'm anti-sodomy. Nagano kulimbibwa. Gay is being happy. Me, I'm gay. I'm happy. But this is the confusion. They say to be a sodomite is to be happy. No, me, I'm anti-sodomy. Zenwanyisa bisiyaga. Sirwanyisa bantu basanyufu.
And I'm anti-sexual violence. Which is talking about.
Kankobulire.
There, when it comes to violence, we're on the same page.
Why don't you fight for heteros as well?
What do you mean?
Heterosexuals.
What do you mean? Fight for heterosexuals.
What
do you mean fighting for heterosexuals?
For their rights. Yeah, for their rights.
They are so. I am a human rights defender.
What
I'm
is
not
that?
limited.
Sodome
I am not
defender.
limited.
You
I
are
am
an
not
activist
limited.
for LGBTI.
I am an
Lesbians,
activist.
gays,
Bisexual,
transgender, and intersexuals.
Let me tell you something.
Where's the H?
For 5,000 years.
You
For
the pastor?
5,000 years.
You the pastor determines
what tribe are you from? What tribe are you from? Who are your tribal leaders?
Please.
No, tell us. Who are you? No.
Don't walk that
No,
path.
because if you say
know.
it's the member, even your parents, even your tribal leaders, even your clan leaders,
I'm not
they are on
going to
this
engage you in
side.
a shouting match. Shouting I can.
No.
And that's on record,
No.
but I'm not going to engage in a shouting match.
I'm on
Thank
an
you.
intelligent discussion.
Let's hear from Honorable Miriam Matembe. Pastor Semper.
Bino, if you gamanti, we arrest that man. Mbumen, simanya they stick sticks inside their women's private parts. Mbubaba tekamu ebyuma. Matembe, you must apologize to men. Babukira abakazi, abasajja bateka ebisimu mu bakyala. Alekerawo. Tuli banyivu Matembe. We as men are angry. You are the one who brought the play vagina monologue. You remember? You like to say, even when I'm not right, I can make now noise and shout. No, let us give you facts today.
Will you come back, please?
We demand an apology.
Pastor, will you give?
We demand an apology.
Honorable, will you give?
Stop accusing men.
Will you give Honorable Matembe
She
an
has
opportunity
she has
to
had
respond?
30 minutes.
Yeah, she's had 30
She
minutes.
has to take
but
away
give her a
telling
chance.
us. Me,
Honorable,
I've been married
kindly.
21 years. You see, let me help you, my brother. These
Can we
women,
go?
these are not.
Can we find a common ground on this?
Yes.
The church says.
No, we can't find a common ground.
Honorable
Have you
Matembe,
reconciled the
you
feminists?
belong to the church,
These
right?
feminists
Now the
must
church
repent.
says we must get back to the drawing board.
Kagwa,
Do you really
they
feel-
call me Semper. They call me the Honorable Dr. Miriam Matembe. I'm a senior citizen in this country.
That is
and
good.
I'm recognized very well.
But you will not
in that
intimidate us.
capacity.
You will not
So you can't
intimidate us.
come here
All right,
and
thank you
tell
very much.
us
That's all we had for you.
Put
Have a
things-
lovely
put
day.
things
Good
inside
morning.
their wife.
As the adage says, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish, you give him
I want to let every homosexual out there know that we are setting up rehabilitation center. Those whose rectums have been ruptured.
Can we use more sober language? People
those-
are having breakfast
I'm
this
sorry,
morning.
those whose behinds has been ruptured.
Let's say those who have been injured. That's
you need to
still
have
good.
a heart
So
for the victims.
we want to
I've
put
been
up
handling victims and I know
rehabilitation
their
centers.
pains.
I'm ready, Zabike. You see, I don't want to fight Malay.
Jaya Kayanja.
Bring Obama. Bring the
Kayanja
American
is
ambassador. Bring the United. No, leave Kai. Those are
Now,
small
let's
things.
not
Bring
get
the
onto-
American
let's-
ambassador.
let's-
This bring Ban
Pastor-
Ki-moon.
Pastor-
Those are the ones.
Pastor make my
Zabike.
point.
Let's
Ochitegera. Bareke bano.
Can we? This is an English. This is an English.
Let's
broadcast.
go for this.
Can we stop this exaggerated sense of self-worth amongst ourselves?
No, and we have
get down
T-shirts.
to-
I have T-shirts
I'm
here.
not going to allow exhibitionism
No.
here.
Let
That's
me
why I
make
put my
my
point
point.
across.
Let me
Malay,
make my point.
I have a
Malay.
T-shirt.
There's a point I have to
I
make.
need you to understand one thing.
Simon,
You
help
of all
us.
people are laughing at you,
Expose the
Semper.
cases.
People on
They've
TV
not
are
taken
laughing
me
at
to
you.
the
When they're
That you,
lynching
Semper,
me-
would never have been anything more than what you are if it wasn't for we, the media, for having made you in the last
Yes.
10 years. How can you, of all people, Semper, claim that the media has not done anything for you?
Isn't it
You,
true?
Semper,
Isn't it true that
accusing
the Nation
of
Media
keeping
Group
you away?
has a policy
Come
to
on,
promote
let's end
homosexuals?
this. How can
Isn't
someone
it
come here
true
and make
that the
such an
Nation Media
allegation?
Group has
Semper
a
is a
quota of
populist.
workers
I have told
who
you,
must be
and I
sexual
put it to you.
minorities?
You are a simple
I want to put it to you
populist
that
and
you are part
comedian.
of the cartel, and the anti-pornography and anti-homosexuality bill
Kasiati.
will begin to bite
I've never been
as
told
NTV
that I
changes.
see.
This Daily Morning, as we have an interesting duo of
And we have a
Martin
T-shirt.
Semper and Solomon Malay. Solomon Malay's argument is this is a slap on the wrist.
I'm a
Pastor
realist.
Semper, on the other hand, is the usual himself.
He's a
Maverick,
populist.
suave, of course, populist, and to some extent,
Resistance.
a guy that gives us wonderful ratings. at the
Resistance.
TV. We'll be right back with my Simon Says.
Resistance.
Imagine a bishop as a homo. He comes with his homosexual partner to minister to the sheep. But your pastor is a lesbo. Good morning, everyone. My name is Pastor Dr. Martin Semper. I'm here in the capacity as the chairman of the National Task Force Against Homosexuality in Uganda. We are making legislation to make sure that sodomy and homosexuality never sees the light of legality in this land of the Pearl of Africa. I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals do in the privacy of their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal leaking, where a man's anus is leaked like this by the other person, like ice cream. And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. The other poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting, where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes into the anus all the way. And it is so painful, they have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. Now, if we have any children, please step out. This is a parental guidance moment. That child can be moved out. So I've done research. This is what they do. Number one, you can see a man here having sucked the other person's rectum, and the other person is poo-pooing, and this one is eating the poo-poo all over the place. Tell me, when you have a law against homosexuality, do you say except eating poo-poo? I mean, look at this guy sincerely. Bishop. Stagafulaizaha. Hajat. We do not want this sickness. This is sick and it's therefore deviant. We do not want it.
Now, They start off by touching each other's genitals and smelling each other. Then this one smears the poo-poo all over the other person's face. As if that is not enough, he puts the hand deeper. As Africans, we want to ask Barack Obama to explain to us, is this what he wants to bring to Africa as a human right, to eat the poo-poo of our children?